So Sean, looking at this hole, I see a couple of things. One is that close to the opposite bank, the color changes to a deep green and there's some depth. And then right next to that, there's this cut bank where the river's cut several inches under the bank, and it runs 10 yards upstream, and I think there's some big fish in there. What do you see?
You know, right above that, you can see a little bit of pillowy, riffly water, and that disturbance on top of the water provides cover for the fish. And of course, just above that, you can see the beavers have been here working that tree over. It's just an absolutely gorgeous sight out here.
Right.
You can normally control a fish really well. You can expect he's going to wriggle a little bit. So you have to hold him firmly. And that way, look at this beautiful fish. Gorgeous fish. Good catch, buddy.
Thank you. One way to find out real quick how much bug life is in a river that you're fishing is to turn over the rocks. And underneath you should hopefully find lots of crawly things and some sticky things. And so, for example, these little grassy shelter husky things people call, or these stone husks people call periwinkles, but what they are is caddis flies living out their nymphal stage. And it's probably hard to see, but there's small mayflies crawling around on the rock as well. So it's very fun and interesting to turn over rocks in every river and see what you can see. I was just moving a rock around here, and underneath the rock I was very fortunate to find this enormous stonefly. This is a salmon fly, and as you can see, they get quite large. He doesn't want to be played with, understandably. Better me than a trout, though, I assure you. And this guy's about an inch to an inch and a half long, counting his tail. And the salmon fly is generally the biggest fly on the water. They come out in the early part of the summer, so I'm actually a little bit surprised to see him out right now. But this is a very big fish meal. Fish love these guys. So I'm down here at the Willow Branch, and it's kind of a little current flowing in here, which is great. There's a little cover on top, but plenty of depth to give the fish easy maneuvering. And I'm going to just work my way from me towards the outside of the stream, covering all the water. And my big goal is the opposite bank, because that's where I think that the biggest fish will be if they're in here. So this fish was hanging out basically just my side of the willow tree, probably was under the willow tree and darted out when he saw the fly to grab it before he head back.
I see multiple water speeds. There's some structure in the middle that creates a little bit of a disruption. So I'm going to fish this fast channel. I'm going to fish the slow channel. There's another fast channel, and then there's very still water. There's 4 different areas that I'm going to try fishing right here. I've got a strike indicator about 3 feet above a Pat's stone. It's a black fly. I haven't seen much surface action, so I'm fishing a sinking fly, and as you can see, I'm just picking it up, because fishing with wet flies can be very difficult with a strike indicator, and I'm just trying to get a natural drift. As you can see, I'm not really, I don't have a lot of line out, and that's okay to do. Fish will hang sometimes very close. So now I'm into the second channel. I've done 3 or 4 casts in the first channel, 3 or 4 casts in the second channel. You don't want to spend all day casting the same spot.